Do you ever have that one friend who just can't stop talking about that one cool thing they did in their life? Yeah, I'm talking about Sega. Again, but this is actually pretty great. So you could really say it's more like a friend that can't stop talking about the one cool thing because they did the thing again, but with the twist in a way that's fucking incredible. Yeah, I'm talking about Sonic Mania. Sonic Mania is everything you could ask for in a good 2D Sonic game. Despite most of the zones coming from Genesis era Sonic, it's hard to be mad at Sega for reusing past zones. The visuals for Mania are generally the best in any 2D Sonic, with a pixel art aesthetic that is gorgeous. It's still undeniably inspired by Genesis, but it's so smooth, it's so colorful, and it's so beautiful. I am kind of tired of the Green Hill Zone aesthetic coming back so many times in the series, but Green Hill Zone feels perfect here. It was a perfect introduction of the series years ago, and now it's a perfect introduction to Mania. The remake Sonic here makes me undeniably sure that the developers were more than proud to be making the game, and in turn makes me proud to be a Sonic fan. The new zones are also undeniably wonderful and shows off just how creative the developers of Sonic Mania are. I will say though, I do wish the game had more original zones, but it's so hard to complain when you get to Studiopolis for the very first time and get to listen to lights, camera, action. Press Garden Zone is the prettiest zone I've ever seen in any Sonic game, and it's just so beautiful. The first act is in an ink factory, and then the next is in a Japanese blossom forest. It's not something that I think would ever work, but somehow it does. I can go on and on about just how wonderful these new zones are, but when you have an evil kidnapper forcing you to talk about games against your will, it's kind of hard to.
You just gushed about how much you like Sonic Mania.
It's about the principle, man.
Your only principles is playing anime games.
Don't forget buying fish replicas.
I will never understand you.
Isn't that the beauty of life?
It's nice to see Sonic Mania do so well both critically and financially, because it's what Sonic should be looking forward. Sonic Mania shows fans that the developers aren't ashamed to be Sonic fans. And that's wonderful. Sure, more originality would be great, and a Mania 2 with completely new levels would be a dream come true. So, despite my praises of Mania, Sega, it's time to move on. We can't just be stuck in the Genesis era forever.